Hey guys, so first of all, I want to apologize for the horrendous lighting in here. Unfortunately, it's rainy outside today, so I can't get very good natural light. So as you can see, I have my ceiling fan on with the light, and I look like I have a halo. But hopefully you'll be able to see this. I've had several people ask me about contouring and highlighting, contouring, and blush. I can't talk today. Blush placement on your face. A lot of people think contouring is difficult. It really isn't. It just takes a little bit of practice to figure out where you need to put things. I'll be using the actually the sculpting trio that Younique has. You can contour with powders or creams or liquids, anything you need to. You just need the right shades. Now their little contouring trio has the contour color, which I know looks really dark, but it's actually not. The strobing cream, which is kind of like a highlighting cream and a highlighting powder. I tend to use more of these two, the contouring and the strobing or highlighting cream. Then I do the powder. I use a little bit of that, but so I'm going to show you kind of what I do with this. I also use the Younique contour brush just because it's easier, but you can use your fingers, you can use a sponge or brush, whatever you want to use. So I'm going to actually go in to my dark shade here, okay? And now all you're doing with highlighting and contouring is accentuating your bone structure. So you're wanting to put the contour where you naturally have shadows anyway to kind of increase that and give you a more sculpted look. So like you're going to go on the contour, you're going to go under your cheekbone, kind of starting at the temple and running it down, a little towards the front of your face. Not always, obviously, but just through here. You're also going to go down the edges of your nose, the tip of your nose. If you want to, you can contour the edges of your forehead to kind of thin it out a little bit, and along the jawline to give you a bit stronger jawline, but you'll see all that. So I'm going to take this and go right there. And I look like I have war paint on. So I'm going to do both sides here. And I'm going to blend this, so don't worry. I know it looks like really garish right now, but it's not really that bad. So I'm going to go along my jawline and kind of sweep that down into my jaw. Into my neck, excuse me, not my jaw. Okay. So just I'm going to do like the outer third of my forehead here. And same thing on this side. Outer third. Now I use a small eyeshadow brush to contour my nose. I find it easier. You do what you think is best. But I find that I can get a little bit better control with this way. So I'm going to go right down the edge of my nose. Hopefully you guys can see this. And I do this before I put on any powder. All I have on is my foundation, or my primer, my foundation, and my concealer. So I don't know if you guys can really see that. Yeah, you kind of can. Alright, so I look really weird right now. But I'm going to go ahead and put the highlighting cream on. This is a little backwards from what, some people do, but this is the way I do it. You do it how you want to. Now your highlighting cream is going to go where the light's going to naturally hit your face, the high parts of your face. So the top of the cheekbone, right underneath the eye, right there. The middle part of your forehead, the part you left uncontoured. Put this a little heavier so you guys can see a little bit better. Down the center part of your nose. I do a little bit on the chin and a little bit above my cupid's bow. Bring some light there. This cream is a little shimmery, so it's going to definitely bring and reflect light in. Alright, so that's our cream. So I'm going to take my little blender and just kind of blend out some of the harsh edges. I use the fat part of my blender for the dark shade, my contour shade. Okay. Don't you just love all the faces you make when you put makeup on? Alright, and then I'm going to use the other end that's smaller to blend out my highlight. No harsh edges, you don't want that. Alright, so that's contouring. You're highlighting and contouring there. I would then set this with my regular powder, you know, like a setting powder or your powder foundation, which I'll do real quick. I don't want to make this too long, but I'll try and give you the whole general idea here. So let me get my powder here. Alright, so I just dust this all over just to kind of matte down my foundation and my contour a little bit. Alright, so I'll show you how I use the highlighting powder. I do this on top of the cream a little bit just to kind of make it a little bit lighter. So same spots I put the cream, I'm just going over with the highlighting powder just to kind of bring it up a little bit. And I might actually run this a little bit along the jaw, the actual jaw, to kind of bring some light there, make it a little bit more defined. I don't know if you guys can see that, the lighting is horrible. But that's all I want to do with my contouring and highlighting. As far as your blush placement, you know, there are different schools of thought. You know, go under your cheekbone, go over your cheekbone, go right through the middle, you know, go just on the apples of the cheek, go further back. What I do is I go right kind of between where my highlighting and contouring was. So right on the cheekbone. And the good thing about the Younique Moodstruck Minerals pressed blush is literally you need very, very little. Just tap it a couple times and you are, or once or twice really, and you are done. You have plenty of color on your brush. Alright. So that is your highlighting, contouring, and your blush placement. Once again, I apologize for the lighting, and I will see you guys again soon. See you later.